International flight operations may resume in India from as early as mid-June, or at least that's what Union Aviation Minister Hardeep Singh Puri says. That and all the other big stories of the day right here on Outbreak News. International flight operations may start in India by mid-June or end July if the virus behaves in a predictable manner, according to Aviation Minister Hardeep Singh Puri. During an online discussion to clarify new flight rules, the minister said that there was no need to wait until August or September if the situation improves and arrangements for international flights can be made. He also commented that he saw no need to quarantine people upon domestic arrival if the Arogya Setu app said that they were not at risk of getting infected, although at least 6 states have disagreed and announced 14-day quarantine periods for people who arrive by domestic flights. The World Health Organization's Africa office has said that it now seems clear the coronavirus pandemic appears to be taking a different pathway in Africa, after it took 14 weeks for the continent to reach 100,000 cases. According to the WHO, case numbers in Africa have not grown at the same exponential rate as seen in other regions, and so far the region has not experienced the high mortality seen in some parts of the world. Today, the 54 countries of the African Union reported a total of 103,000 cases of coronavirus and 3,183 deaths from COVID-19. China has recorded no new cases of COVID-19 for the first time since the outbreak began. According to China's National Health Commission, no cases were confirmed on Saturday as opposed to 4 new cases the day before. However, there are 2 suspected cases whose test results are awaited. China has seen a sharp fall in locally transmitted cases since March as major restrictions on the movement of people have controlled the epidemic in many parts of the country. The accuracy of China's reported number of cases has also been called into question, however, by many other countries. A new study claims that hydroxychloroquine, the anti-malaria drug that Donald Trump has said he's taking to prevent COVID-19, has actually increased deaths in patients treated with it in hospitals around the world. The paper, which has been published in the Lancet Medical Journal, shows that the death rate among people who were given the drug was higher than the people who were not given the drug. The drug can cause heart problems, and scientists have said that the results mean that the drug should no longer be given to COVID-19 patients except in proper research settings. British Prime Minister Boris Johnson is facing increasing pressure to sack his closest advisor, Dominic Cummings, due to a secret lockdown breach. A joint investigation by The Guardian and Mirror newspapers has revealed that police have spoken to Dominic Cummings after his visit to his parents' home in Durham, which is 424 kilometers away from his London home, while he was concerned that he could have COVID-19 in late March. Official government rules at the time disallowed family visits. Cummings has told reporters outside his house that he behaved reasonably and legally, but Durham police have called his trip unwise. Those were all the biggest news stories of the day. For all the latest on the coronavirus outbreak, both from India and across the globe, stay tuned to NDTV Hop Live.